So a lot of stuff has happened in this past week. It's kind of come to a standstill ever since I've got back into school, but I'm gonna do a recap of everything that happened. So obviously you guys know I have the Sky server, which kind of lets me modify Roblox itself. But only classic games. So after we got the Sky servers, we began experimenting, for example, sending models into the Gen box. Now the Gen box is what comes after the Fritz layer. First we had no clue what the Gen box was. We only thought the Gen box is what contains Sky Gen. The whole thing this arc has been, depending on the entire focal point. The Sky generator, it's been generating the NPCs and containing them in the Sky box. So we sent our first model to the Gen box. But we didn't know actually how to get there. We decided to do another Fritz expedition. I'm not going to recap what happened in this expedition because it's a pretty long one. We found a few new entities, but the main thing we found was an NPC named Fritz, which is the most aware NPC ever. Fritz is probably one of the most smartest NPCs we've ever met, and he was able to actually engage in conversation. Now, biggest question was, how do we get to the Gen box? But I installed my 256-bit integer. We made our first journey, which proved a success. This is the Gen box. It's kind of like the Source Void, but a lot different. It contains thousands of maps from 2016, but specifically games I played as a kid. I've seen no newer models here. We believe each person's Gen box is personalized, and it also contains memories of mine, like snapshots and chats saved as me as a kid. For example, here's a map we found. This one really takes me back, 'cause I remember this exact moment. Aside from this, we also met Mr. Gen Friends, an NPC created by Dave to get us outside of the Gen box. But although we managed to stop Gen Friend, but here's something weird he did. Sadly, we don't have footage, but he would make a hint message appear at the top of the screen, which would let it through the players. And if it landed on you, you were permanently banned from the server. At some point, we met c2a ourselves. We learned a bit about the past. From what we were told by Sky Gen, we believe Sky Gen is a Roblox moderator who died. We presume that David is trying to bring them back, using Sky Gen program as a basis. Although Sky Gen wanted to explain its past and the truth about the Sky box, it didn't have enough time, and Mr. Gen Friend was preventing it. So we set up a huge plan. Some players had to complete a maze, others had to wait in the void, and the others had to touch the Sky Beak and the Sky Comb. But first, Gen Friend needed to go. This was a very hard fight, and the reason we even got to him because he challenged us to a fight himself. During this fight, he would heal multiple times, and he would also throw orbs at us from the sky.
No, wait, let's see if he spawns for us, too.
Although the fight lasted quite a while,
Is Mr. Gen Friend actually
until he was killed.
Yeah, I love Gen Friend's design.
Oh.
Yeah, Gen Friend,
it's not that
Gen
hard.
Friend looks kind of cool.
Okay, wait, I can't lie, Gen Friend looks kind of tough.
Get a clip.
Skybox is kind of homeless.
Please,
Jesus
Gen
Christ,
Friend.
Now with all threats out of the way, and everything into place, we went back to Sky Gen, where we were teleported to a game, and the truth was told. The truth about Skygen. Blox created Skygen in 2007, an AI designed to automatically generate maps. At first it just builds simple terrain, but over time it learns from how players explore and becomes so advanced that the developers start calling it too good. One developer grows emotionally attached to Skyken, seeing it as a creative partner. But after this developer died, Skyken continues running alone, waiting for this developer's input. It begins recreating old Roblox mad with strange errors and references to this developer. Eventually, Skyken became relentless and started generating entities. Moving living objects are built into Skyken's code, so Roblox tries to contain these entities using hidden storage layers beyond the Roblox skybox, called the glitch box, the color box, and the gen box. While after David Bazuki starts Project Fritz, trying to use Skyken to rebuild this developer by feeding it his old data. Skyken responds by creating a dog model named Flesh, showing how it remembers this developer. But when forced and punished to bring this developer back, Skyken produces hostile entities called Crashers. Blox isolates these in the gold box and the red box. There's hostile and friendly Crashers. By 2009, Skyken spirals out of crashing servers in what's called as the Great Crash, with thousands of crashes invaded Roblox games. Before Skyken suddenly disappeared, it created one final system, Memory Retention Protocol, to record player behavior and preserve player instances, memories and maps into the gen box, to preserve what this developer that died loved most, Roblox's community. I picked this up almost 15 years later. I have been figuring out the Skybox mystery myself, so we've solved it, but where can we go from here? Well, I want to see Sky Jam one last time, cause I have a few questions to